Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, with the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, the link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. So join our community. We talk about stocks pretty much all day long. And if you want to join or subscribe to the live stream, I go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. Link is below in the description as well. So if you made money today, comment below, got paid. If you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson, and let me know what you're looking at tomorrow. What stocks do you think you're watching tomorrow? What stocks are you trading? You think we're going to be red tomorrow? You think we're going to be green tomorrow? Let me know in the comments. I do read every single comment, and I do try to respond to pretty much everybody. So if you guys do me a big favor, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. I mean, today was a roller coaster. I made a little bit of money. I did catch the short on Boeing. Came above 170. I did close out here. I only made like 12% though. So you know, I honestly went really low and slow, and I did sell some premium on SPX. On SPX, I sold the call spread earlier in the morning for $1.25 credit. I sold the 33.90 call down in here when it was like 33.75, and I bought the 33.95. So it was a $5 wide spread. I got $1.25 credit. And it just tested me. It tested me today. So, and then obviously I closed it out for a 60% profit after it tested. It came down, tried to squeeze me out just right in here, and then came right down. I mean, today was a roller coaster of a ride. I'll kind of go through some of the stocks that I'm watching and what I am concerned about with the S&P 500. But I mean, today was a roller coaster. I mean, we started out the day, jobs were better than expected. And then we had, Steve going in saying, he's hopeful for the stimulus talks. And then during the afternoon, everything just fell apart. The House delayed the vote to allow more time to talk. Like, how much more time do they need? How much talking do they need to do? I think everybody knows where everybody's at. So I think they're just not going to come to a deal. I mean, it's what it is. I mean, I think we've all accepted it. Anybody that thought we were going to get a deal this morning, I mean, maybe the algos did. Maybe the algos were like, hey, they're going to come to a deal. But I think we all knew there wasn't going to be a deal today. There's probably not going to be a deal this year. So we'll see what happens. But the wheels definitely fell off. And also the Fed daily calls for more fiscal help to get the economy out of a big ditch. So the bad news kind of piled up. He says we're in a very big hole, a big ditch, if you will, she told Daily. Or CNBC, sorry. So that's not good. And then we had the debate last night, which was just a dumpster fire for both sides. So, it is what it is. So, but what we can look at, kind of what the price action is, where we're headed tomorrow, what the plan is, that's part of trading, the ups and ups. I mean, people thought we were just going to have a strong melt up. A lot of people thought that. And then obviously with the news came in, it just disrupted all that. But the biggest thing with SPY or SPX, I'll pull up SPY because most people are familiar with it. Again, we tested the 50-day moving average. We went above, and it could not close above the 50-day moving average. Now, this is pretty important. I mean, right in here, we could be topping out around 334. I mean, SPY's been basically 333 for 3 days in a row, and we're just kind of like, are we going up? Are we going down? Make a decision. And then we thought it made a decision, and then news smacked it right back down below the 50-day. So right now, like I said, I'm really just treading lightly, trading safely, and just doing some day trades. Like I just did 2 trades today. I didn't make big money, but I mean, I did make 60% on the SPX trade, but I only made 12% on Boeing. But, green is better than red, and staying safe is better than sorry. So that's what I'm doing right now. So right now, I mean, I'm still on the fence. Like, are we going to break above here tomorrow, or are we going to push down lower? So I'm just trading momentum on either side. Yes, I did short a little bit early on SPX and SPY, and I thought maybe it was going to come up like on SPX. I thought maybe it was going to come up to like 33.85 and come back down. So yeah, I did take a chance, and I didn't think I was going to get squeezed that hard. But of course, they squeezed me, and then they dropped it. Thankfully, like I didn't close out, because I would have closed out for a loss, and then they dropped the market like literally 5 minutes later. I mean, it was insane. But a couple stocks on the list today. Alibaba, and this is for going into tomorrow. I'll be looking at Alibaba for a trade. Alibaba had an incredible day today. A couple upgrades. They said their cloud business is going to be profitable soon. I mean, this is just, it has an opportunity to finally break above 300. I was saying for a long time, like, Alibaba does not deserve to be a $150 stock. It doesn't deserve to be a $100 stock when it was. It deserves to be a $300 to $500 stock. And here we are. We're knocking on 300's door. And I'm trying to see if we're going to get rejected or not, if we're going to push through. I mean, I didn't trade today. I should have traded today, but I stayed out. I stayed disciplined. I just traded 2 stocks, and I had back-to-back green trades, and I just chilled, right? So Alibaba here is pretty interesting to me. It had nice consolidation, and now we're coming up on resistance here, which is 299, 290 area. So we're in the 290s. Tap 295, did come down a little bit at the close, but if this could gap up and we can push higher, catch some momentum, there's a nice wide range right now in Alibaba. So even if it comes down, you can catch a dip, you can short it, I mean, whatever. But I'm going to be playing the long because the catalyst right now is obviously favoring longs. So that's what I'm looking for on Alibaba. Also, Datadog. I mean, Datadog, I don't know if anyone caught Datadog today. By the time I caught it, I was a little bit too late. I didn't know if it was going to go up to like 110 or whatever, but sure enough, it pushed up to 107.99, came back down all the way down to 102. So, I mean, super big momentum stock like this, I mean, it can rip your face off, even though it doesn't look like it. I mean, this slow fade from 108 came down to 102. I mean, it's going to cost you a lot of money if you're long. So, I didn't want to chase. By the time I found out about it, I was like in here, and then I didn't know it was going to leg up another $7, but it did, and then it faded. But Datadog, the reason why they went up, they linked up with a partnership with Microsoft, and I mean, the calls were so underrated. I mean, these are up like 2,000% down here. 1,000%. So really good momentum on Datadog, a really nice catalyst. It cleared out this issue. I mean, I did trade it last earnings. Last earnings was a disaster. I went max loss on my Iron Condor because it went way beyond the expected move. And really, Datadog's just kind of been pinging back and forth. So I've been watching it. I just didn't think, it's been slowly grinding up from 80. So I've been watching, kind of seeing what it's been doing. But that Microsoft, it really depends on what happens, if this is a sell the news event or if this is the real deal. But obviously, the thing is, like, not a whole lot of stocks have catalysts right now. And when you find a catalyst, everybody hops on board. It's like Beyond. So Beyond is another one. Beyond has been having some pretty large days. They linked up with Walmart for distribution. So they've been having some great days, but then again today it's just super choppy. I mean, looks like we're consolidating here at 165. So I'm gonna be getting ready on Beyond. If it breaks this level, I might short it to the 160 level. If it tries to push above 170, I'm gonna see if I can catch it pushing up to 175. So right now it's right in the middle. Are we going to 160? Are we going to 170? Are we going to consolidate? And that's really what I'm looking for. I think it looks like it wants to push up to the upper end, 170, 175 area. So I'm going to be targeting. I'll be targeting that. Now, DraftKings and Penn. So DraftKings and Penn hit some downside earlier today when the NFL issued a statement saying they're going to be postponing the Steelers and Titans game. Then we started getting a fade on DraftKings, and we started getting a fade on Penn. Penn obviously gave up way more than DraftKings, but DraftKings right now, I mean, it's still looking relatively bullish. However, Penn is definitely showing like it's topping out. Is this consolidation or is it topping out? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, I mean, it's right in the 10 day. The 10 days catching up to it. So, I mean, could just be some bullish consolidation. We could be bull flagging it here. Or is 75 the top? Is 75 the top? Or do they want people to load in and say, hey, let's load in some puts and then fry the puts? I mean, I don't know. But right now it's trading in some wide range. I mean, yesterday hit a low of 68. Today hit a high of 75. And right now it's at 72. So, I mean, it's anyone's game right now. But I'm leaning a little bit on the bearish side to it. Apple, obviously Apple was impacted by this. I mean, Apple hit 117. This was crazy today. I mean, Apple, ever since it's been resting above the 50-day, I mean, been relatively bullish. it's been holding its gains. Even today, I mean, it did close up only $1.72 after being up like $3-4 here. But I mean, the fact that it held, I mean, we got to be careful. I mean, the Qs are still looking relatively bullish here. So unlike SPY, Qs are resting above the 50-day. It does look bullish here. However, there is some resistance up in the 280 area. What was the high? 281. So we tapped 281 right before the news, and it popped on down. So there is resistance here. So that's the only thing that I'm waiting for. So, like I said, I'm in a holding period. I'm not getting too aggressive. I'm just trying to keep my money, make small gains, and just keep stacking them. That's all I can do right now, because I honestly don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. And just be realistic with yourself. Be realistic with your portfolio. Be realistic with your gains. Like, not every day you're going to make $1,000. Not every day you're going to make $500. Not every day you're going to make any money, right? So be grateful for the gains. I mean, even though I scaled back, I'm grateful. We went back from making $1,000 a day or $500 a day or more to now, like today, I made like $100, and I'm grateful because I'm able to make money in this market when it's unpredictable. So if you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end, hit the like button, and as always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.